face, it always makes me smile. Oh, oh. And every time that I drive to you, it's always worth my while. Oh, oh. So let me sing for you, like the birds in the mountains do, like a child who cries for you, cries for you. So let me sing for you, about the streets and the avenues. There's nothing I'd rather do, rather do. You, not like you. You, not like you. You, not like you. So let me sing for you, like the birds in the mountains do, like a child who cries for you, cries for you. So let me sing for you, about the streets and the avenues. There's nothing I'd rather do, rather do. So let me sing for you, like the birds in the mountains do, like a child who cries for you, cries for you. So let me sing for you, about the streets and the avenues. There's nothing I'd rather do, rather do. Every time that I see your face, it always makes me smile. Oh, oh. And every time that I drive to you, it's always worth my while.
Yes. What's up? What's up?
Mic test, mic test, mic test.
Like the birds
We're
in the
here.
mountains
We're here.
do,
We're here.
like a child who
Lambo, what's good?
cries for you.
Lambo, what's up, buddy? AB, what's up? Plato's going to Zurich. He's at where the fuck is Zurich at?
Where's Zurich at? That sounds exotic.
Where's Zurich at? Zurich. Are you going to Greece, Plato? You know, bro, Plato's like 21 years. I think he's like what, 22? Plato? Oh, where'd Boogs go?
Lambo,
We appreciate it,
part of the
Lambo.
stream. I know. We might as well just put you on the show. Let's do it.
Dude,
Get him on.
I would love to have Lambo on the show, bro.
Get
Lambo,
him on.
I feel like we would have like a very intelligent rated R conversation.
Rated R?
Yeah,
Lambo's like that?
Lambo's that filter, bro. He says what's on his mind. That's why I like him.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, he's a true OG.
Nice.
I think Lambo, again, don't want to put it out there, but I think Lambo is in his 50s, and he's like, you know, married, kids. He's a vet in life. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he always comes with the facts,
Yeah.
cold hard facts.
You know, so I would love to have him one day. Bobo, what's up, buddy? And Plato is going to Greece, so Greece. Dude, Greece is dope. I heard the food though is not what you expect compared to American food, Plato. I heard they're very healthy there, which is great. But know that their ketchup is not the same as our ketchup here.
What the hell?
I'm telling you, boys.
How do you know that?
So my wife, Mrs. Red, she went to like Santorini, Mykonos, Athens, like
Yeah,
without me, of course.
of course.
And she said that the food was good, but like they got a hamburger because they were craving a hamburger, and then when got the ketchup, it basically tastes like shit. But it was healthy.
Yeah.
Like think of going to like Trader Joe's and getting their organic ketchup. But
Trader Joe's got some fire stuff, bro.
yeah,
The cookie butter,
but not
cookie
ketchup,
butter.
not ketchup.
That's weird. I never tried it. We'll have to try it.
Don't get it. You're gonna be like,
Don't.
what is this? Like Just
Gluten free.
yeah, like gluten free, no preservative, which is good for you,
Right.
but it just doesn't taste like ketchup.
That's weird. How
Yeah,
do you mess up ketchup? You literally just smash tomatoes.
well, if you
How do you
wanted
mess
a
that up?
healthy route, you can go get organic ketchup. Plato, have a safe flight, brother. Bobo, what's up, buddy? Have a safe flight. Enjoy Greece, um, and have freaking fun, man.
Are
I'm
you
not.
going there for work or pleasure? That's a question always, right? Like if you're traveling.
Yeah, but bro, Greece. Hey, I'm going to Greece for work. Who fucking Plato ain't no fucking. What is he like a venture capitalist? Somebody. I think Plato's going there to clap some cheeks and have some fun, maybe with family.
Oh damn! Clap some cheeks with family. Okay, I see where you're going, Red.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You don't buy.
Dude.
Oh, we cruising.
Oh, nice.
Shit, dude. My wife won't go on a boat, bro.
What?
She gets seasick,
Even with like the pill and the bracelets and all that stuff.
bro. My wife hasn't taken a pill her whole life. You know what I'm saying? So, but a bum.
Yeah. So there's this dude I seen him randomly on social media. He's on a cruise. I forget which cruise line, but he's by himself. He's the only guest,
Wait, tell
and
about
they had
on an actual cruise boat.
yeah on the actual cruise. I don't know if it's Carnival or if it's the other ones, or Royal Caribbean or what, but he's the only guest on the boat. I'll have to find it and show it to you. He's just like chilling. The whole staff is there. They're fully staffed. They're playing all the movies, all the shows. Like everything is
It's like
live
normal,
for him.
but there's just one guy up there.
There's only one guy. He said he went to the dining hall and there was no one in the dining hall. He's just sitting there eating by himself.
Wait, time out, time out. Is it a guy who bought out the boat, or no? He literally just registered, did his own thing, and then no one
No, he
else.
just yeah, he just registered. He was just gonna go for fun, I guess, and he's fucking all alone on the boat. It looks pretty sick. It was all catering to him. You have to remember, like all these cruise lines, all their employees are from like
Different
rural
countries.
countries.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like the Philippines, Malaysia, like all that. So they're all hella polite, and they're
Yeah,
just
yeah. They're not American.
they're just hella serving this fool like
Wait,
he's the king.
why would they? Again, this is maybe like a random thought, but why would they still have the cruise if it's just him? Like, I think the company's losing money.
Oh, for sure, they're losing money. They got to pay all those people and all the food that's prepared that they're not going to use. But I mean, for the guy, that'd be kind of scary, bro. That's like the last of it. That's like some zombie type apocalypse
I
shit.
mean, but you still
Like,
have but you still have the whole crew there, so it's not that bad, right? I would assume,
I guess.
but
I
it's
guess.
kind of lonely. Like, all right, I'm gonna go down the slide by myself. Yeah.
Let's go to the club all alone, just me and the DJ.
Plotto said it. So,
Have
oh,
you ever
Plotto
been
saw
on a
that.
cruise?
I've never been on a cruise in my life,
Never ever for real. We gotta go. Even like a simple one, like a carnival cruise. They're
but
hella fun.
my wife won't go. She is seasick.
Boys trip?
Hey, we're gonna go to a cruise. Isn't that like mostly like family time? Like we're all like just a bunch of families go.
No, no, no. There's like I know when we've gone, I've gone a couple times, and there's sometimes it's like bachelorette parties, bachelor parties, because you're going to a destination. Like the quickest one
Oh
is like
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
Mexico, and then you just go. There's casinos on the boat, bro. There's like live comedy shows. There's
Well,
like activity.
when you're on
Yeah,
international waters, anything goes, right? You know what I'm saying?
it's pretty sick. It's
That
actually pretty sick.
that is pretty sick. Um, yeah. Well, Plato, hope you have a fun time on the cruise, and hopefully me and Booze get to go on a cruise together one day. That'd be kind of sick.
I'm down.
Just me and you.
Would your wife? Would your wife let you go alone?
Yeah.
See, that's why you know. Last week we were talking about Vegas, right? Like instead of Vegas, like we should have went to a cruise. Like that would have been more sick to
Yeah.
be for
Yeah.
me.
You
That'd
know
be
what I'm saying? So wait, time out. So like, since I don't drink, like it'll be cheaper. Would it be a cheaper thing, or be the same thing? It'll be the same thing for me.
You wouldn't miss anything, honestly. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
it's
like
like
drink packages that you can get, and
shittier drinks. I heard like there's like all like well drinks. Like,
well, yeah, watered down, like bottom of the shelf type things. But
mm,
it's pretty sick. There's no activities to do. And then when you get to like Mexico, you can go on a tour. You can do ATVs. You can do all the stuff. Like
yeah,
you don't have to
that would be
be a
fun.
freaking raging alcoholic to have fun.
Lambo says, based on the podcast, Booze and Reliant will go on a singles cruise. Yes, yes. Bobo, you're gonna be in Vegas in 30 days. Bobo's always in Vegas, bro. This guy, him
Really?
and his wife love Vegas, brother. And Boba can cook too. Like this guy be putting on some videos out there. This guy can cook, so he's a Vegas slash barbecue grill man. This guy is
Bo,
living
what's his
life.
favorite? Bo, what's your favorite place to eat in Vegas? Like all time, like hands down. Like
Oh
every
yeah,
time you
yeah,
go,
that's a
you
good question. Yeah, well, but you're always out there. What's your favorite spot? And please don't say Earl sandwiches. Don't
Those
say
sandwiches don't count.
it's called cut.
Cut?
Cut?
That sounds like a meat place. Is it a meat place? Like a steakhouse?
It's called Cut by Wolfgang Puck.
Both can so it's fancy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's oh, it's a steakhouse.
so nice.
It's at the Venetian. Maybe you guys should go there when you get to Vegas.
Sure, I'm down. I'm down. I even just hit up like Bacchanal or Bacchanal. I don't know how to say it. Bacchanal buffet.
I know what you mean though.
I love that place. Their bone marrow is fucking amazing.
Caviar tuna cone. Okay, so I don't know if I can do caviar, bro. I've tried it. It's like, it's like eating eggs. Like I don't know if that's my thing. Like I don't
What's
know.
caviar? Is caviar the little circle things, the black circle things?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. That's what it is, brother.
We
Yeah.
the kids were watching a video and it was like how to harvest caviar. Dude, that shit's intense.
Wait,
That
wait.
shit is
Okay,
intense.
wait. Walk me through that because I know it's eggs, and
All
from
right.
watching mafia movies, there's like a fish, and they cut them open, and take out the eggs. Is that
It's
right?
fucking it's only from sturgeon. And they're like bred to be killed for and harvested for eggs. And it's like it's weird because they ultrasound them, bro. They ultrasound them. So they'll catch the fish and then they'll ultrasound to see if the eggs are ready. And then if they're ready, they'll obviously turn over the fish and they'll like gut it from like neck to tail. And then you just see like a plethora of their eggs, and it's crazy. And they're all like stuck in the membrane. It's nuts. It's kind of weird, bro. It's kind of weird, but I mean, it looks like a delicacy. I've never tried caviar. I'd be down to try that, but
Time
yeah,
out. Time
it's
out.
cool.
So I'm a sturgeon. I've been
Mm-hmm.
raised to breed. All right. So and then they catch me and they go, all right, we're gonna do a little ultrasound, little beep 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 beep
Yeah,
beep beep.
just like that. Yep, the beep beep.
And then they go, oh, the eggs are ready. And then they put it on the table and go gut. And then the eggs come out like a little placenta.
Yeah, yeah. And bro, you don't feel bad. Sturgeon are ugly fish. Probably like uglier than a salmon.
That's fucked up, bro.
That's, have you seen a sturgeon? Look up a sturgeon right now. You're gonna be like, what is this fucking prehistoric dinosaur looking animal? It's crazy looking. So yeah, you don't feel bad like when they get them
It
and
does.
stuff like that.
Okay, they don't look great.
They don't look great,
They
but
don't.
that's like they only like what's it called? They only like really like flourish in certain areas of the country, like the world, and so like they're pretty legit.
All right, chat. Here's a sturgeon.
Oh god, you're gonna show them a sturgeon,
That's a sturgeon.
bro. That is some ugly shit.
What's wrong
Like,
with
what is that?
you? What is what,
It
what's
has three eyes. Look, it has three eyes on the one side of its face, bro. Like that deserves to die. Come on,
this guy is horrible.
go extinct already, bro.
So basically, this is where they get caviar from.
That's what caviar is from. And then
Did not
there's
know
more
that, chat.
expensive caviar, and it comes from like albino sturgeon, like straight up all white sturgeon, and it produces white caviar. I don't know why I know this. Well, I know why I know this.
Wait,
Because
wait.
my kids just watch hella random videos, but
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, these are freaking huge. Oh, I see the caviar.
yeah.
Oh my god, bro. I don't want to look at this anymore. Ugh. They showed a picture of it cutting open. It's gross.
Oh, God, I told you.
It's yellow.
Oh,
It's yellow that comes out. What the fuck is that?
well, I know it's crazy, right? Look at $100 to $3,000. Boba with the facts.
What the
Damn,
fuck? That's
that's
crazy. Seth, what's up, buddy?
crazy.
What's up, Snow? We're talking about how caviar is farmed and given, and I don't know what the fuck. But Boots has never eaten it, and now Bo was telling
Never.
me that you can get caviar up to from $100 to 3K. That's so crazy, bro.
That's nuts.
That is
That, and you
crazy.
know what? This can kind of take us into the topic because like those caviar farms, they're like family owned. Like they like generations and generations. Like no new caviar company came up. Like they're all like
It's all like monopolized by like some families who handle
yeah,
business.
exactly. Like 150 years old like businesses, and that's all that they do is they just raise these fish and then just fucking gut them.
And give them their kids. Here you go. Here,
It's nuts.
that
It's
is
nuts,
nuts.
bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, it goes into our topic, dude, because I feel like a lot of adults nowadays, have to have a struggle, not a struggle, but a choice, right? And I
Yeah,
and I think me and you are definitely involved in this specific topic. But chat, we talked about this topic where would you rather be your own boss or would you rather work for a company? And
yeah,
I think, like me, obviously, I have YouTube and I have consulting, whatever, and those are my own businesses. But then at the same time, I've been working for a company for so long, and like it's kind of for so long, and now it's like,
freaking Lam. Can you just read Lamo's comment?
Lambo, you know what I mean, Lambo. But yes,
Lambo.
but he's right too, though. He's right too. Lambo's right too. Speak on that
That's
one
hella
thing that
funny.
Lambo said. It's true because
But
even though I say I'm the man of the house, like
no, you're not.
I'm not really. I'm not because, because like bro, like I'll give you guys an example. I'm like, honey, where do you want to eat today? She said, oh, you choose today. I'm like, all right, oh, let's get tacos. I want sushi. Okay, all right. Like
Never,
it
never be your own boss.
yeah, yeah. So in marriage, you're never the boss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've gotten to the point in my marriage where like I'll come downstairs, like we're about to go out, and I'm ready to go, and my wife will just look at me like, "No, you got to go upstairs and change." Like, what the fuck?
wait, seriously?
I can't even decide like my own clothing anymore.
Wait, seriously? Like, honestly, I give you a similar like thing. I'll literally like, oh, this outfit looks kind of cool. I look in the mirror. Okay, this is great. I'm walking out. She goes, no. I'm like, what do you mean?
No,
I'm like, she goes, you want to if you want, but no. I'm like, okay, I'll go change.
isn't that fucked up when I say something like that? If you want to, but if you're wearing that, we're not leaving. Like, what the fuck? Then
But
just tell me no.
but have you ever told your wife when she wore outfit like, nah, that's not you?
No, and you know what? That's weird because that's one of those things. And Snow's here. Snow is a woman,
Yeah,
right?
lady.
Why do they do that? Why do they just do that? Like, hey, does this look ugly? Like for us as men, as a partner, what are we supposed to say? Like, there's no winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
I
have to say yes, right? Obviously, you have to say yes. But then if they go out and they feel some type of way about it, they're gonna be like, "Why didn't you tell me why it was ugly?" You know what I mean? You just,
yeah. There's a fine line. Like my wife has come to me and goes, so what do you think about the outfit? And if I don't know because my wife I think both their wives are very fashionable in terms of what to wear. Like I think they know what they're doing.
yeah,
But there have been times where I'm like, like I don't know, like the shirt was too big or whatever it was, or the color didn't like look right, and I'd be like, eh. But I won't say no. I'll be more like, it looks good. I always say it looks good. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, it looks good. I'm not gonna say, ew, that's gross. Why'd you buy that? Like, I can't do it. I can't. I don't. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know why it's like that. Or she can be brutally honest with us both, saying, yeah, no.
exactly. Yeah,
Or my wife goes, oh, you you gained a little bit of weight. She'll tell me that sometimes, right? Like, and not now,
oh
but in the
yeah.
past. But then I would never say that to my wife. Going, oh, honey, you got a little gut now. Like, what's going on? Like, I'll never do
But
that.
but will she get mad at you if she notices it herself and is like, "Why didn't you tell me?"
No, she wouldn't get mad.
Does she do that?
No.
Well, my wife does that. But that's where I'm at. So
Wait,
you just
wait.
never win. Never win.
That was just shit. Hey, okay, one last thing before we go into the real topic.
Go.
So I have the responsibility of cleaning the bathroom all the time. She's never
Yeah.
once in our entire relationship slash marriage has cleaned the bathroom. and to her it's gross in there, which makes sense, right?
Yeah,
Um, I want to fight back when they be like, no, your turn to clean the bathroom. 'Cause I hate cleaning the bathroom, and when I say clean the bathroom, it's scrubbing the fucking bathtub, bro. Fucking
yeah.
sucks. But she won't do it. Like, nope, that's your job. Like, is
All right,
there?
you know what I do? So, one, we don't have the. Well, I don't have that problem. But like in the event that it does come up, and it's come up with our shower, I'll like pull all of her hair that falls out, and I'll put it
Uh,
in
uh,
the corner of our shower,
uh,
and I'll leave it there.
like from the drain, right?
And I'll just, I'll just leave it there. And so like every day, I'll just keep piling up this big old pile, and then like at the end of the week, I'm like, that ain't my hair. It's
and
not.
and she throws it away herself.
Yeah, and then she'll end up cleaning. But and then there's times where I'll just do it just to do it because it's good to share responsibilities like that. But that's one of the ways.
I don't fucking know, bro. I'll never. I still haven't won that conversation of her cleaning the bathroom. It's like in her soul that she won't touch it.
It's just something you signed up for, bro. It's fine.
Or take out the garbage. I mean, which is not hard, but like it's the distance from our laundry chute to our front door is like literally 15 feet. Nope, not touching it. Okay, all right. Oh, and when I make the bed, right?
You don't make it right.
I don't make it right. Like, what the fuck you mean? I just put the fucking cover on. It's like, no, you need to fluff it because dust gets on the covers. You gotta fluff it like with the pillow and hit it. Like, there's dust, and then I gotta flatten it out. Like, well, I don't fucking
Oh
win.
yeah.
I don't fucking win, bro. Chat. I try. Yeah, I did. I
Choose,
try.
choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? You got to choose your battles. Those sound like all losing battles. So you sound like you
Oh,
already lost.
and when I wash dishes, like if I'm like if like a water stains on there, she goes, "You did it wrong." I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean? I put in the dishwasher."
Do you use your dishwasher?
I
Don't
do.
lie.
I do completely.
You, wow,
Y-
that's different.
You don't?
No, I use it as a drying rack. Isn't that what it? That's what it's for, right? To
Hell
dry
no,
your
dude.
shit. After you wash.
Technically, I learned that using your dishwasher saves you more water. Saves water.
No, hell no,
It's true.
hell no,
Chat,
no,
chat. Please, someone tell him this. Using your
no,
dishwasher saves water.
hell no. That's all false. But
Lambo, Lambo.
we have to run our dishwasher at least like one every 6 months, right? To like clean up the lines and like just make it regular maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise it gets backed up. Why does that shit run for like fucking 19 hours? Like you gotta go to sleep and wake up.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat.
No, I don't believe it.
I swear to God, you are wasting water for the environment.
I don't believe it.
I
Fuck that.
swear to God.
That shit is spitting out water for like 6 hours straight. Like I'm done with the dishes in like 8 minutes.
Well, how much water have you used? Because you leave it on. So you're telling me when you do dishes, like, okay, you have the disher, you turn on the water, you rinse it, right? Get it wet, whatever. Get the soap, hand wash it. Is the water still running while you're scrubbing it? Yes, it is. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. And then you
But
do the back, and then you rinse it with water, and then you put it on the rack, and the water's still running, and then you get the next plate, and you got 4 fucking kids. So don't tell me you got 4 dishes in there. You got like 20. You're wasting water, buddy. You are wasting water, buddy.
The dishwasher is literally on and it's like running, sounding like water is going for like at least what 6 hours? What's the average?
Like,
Time for a
the
cycle?
dishwasher doesn't take 6 fucking hours. It takes like literally like 45 minutes. But
No, it does
it's
not.
not spewing water the entire time. Come,
I don't believe
just try it one time. Just literally just put your dishes in there, a little bit of dish soap, and then just press the start button.
To be honest, I don't know how to use that shit. I've grown up knowing that was a drying rack my whole
Me
entire
too.
life.
Me too. I completely agree with you. But somebody one day told me, how do you wash your dishes?" I'm like, "Oh, I do it by hands." He goes, "Oh, you're wasting tons of water." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Just look it up. And I looked it up, and for sure fact, people like me and you back then were killing the environment.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Just saying, man. It'll
I
save
don't
you. It'll
believe it.
save you
All
tons
right,
of
we'll see.
time. We'll save you tons
We'll
of
see.
time. We're about to
I'll
change
run
his
it.
life. We're about to change
I'll
his
run
life,
it.
chat. He's gonna run
I'll
it.
run it.
Uh,
We'll see.
But yeah, so going back to our topic, and that kind of branched off from the
It
caviar
did.
company, and
It did. It did.
so being your own boss versus a company. So like for me in my current situation, right? Me doing the YouTube channel consulting, I love it because I have my own schedule, right?
Fair.
I can make my own schedule. And I can kind of like in terms of strategy, I can do whatever the fuck I feel is right. In my
Yeah.
company, I feel like the con for that is that I know what I'm getting into, and it's like it's that there's no room for, I guess, creativity, I guess you could say. And I get a set standard pay period and opportunities you can grow, whatever, and all the benefits that go with it. I just don't know like what I prefer, because there are times when being your own boss is fucking exhausting, you know.
Yeah.
But so was the other job. But
For sure. I think the reason why I wanted to bring this up too, and you brought a good point. You're still doing both, kind of, right? Like you're consulting, but you were with that company for a long time.
yeah,
And now, like now for me, obviously I have my side gig, my photo booth business, and I still work for corporate America. And now that I'm doing both, the pros and cons get super like obvious, right? Like you're right when you're talking about working for a company, there's a structure, right? And
yeah,
I think if you're the type of individual that needs to know where you're going, working for a company helps you figure that out,
yeah,
because there's a roadmap, right? Like you start you start as an associate, you become a lead, then you become a supervisor, then you become a manager, then you become a director. Like there's a roadmap that you can follow that you don't have to create yourself.
yeah,
And I think that is there's a beauty in that, because like if you get with the right company that nurtures your talent and you're not held back to like this is your job, it's black and white. Like my job as a safety manager, I get really creative. Like there is a set standards. Like I know the OSHA guidelines. I know like Cal OSHA, and I know federal OSHA. So I know what the standards should be, but I get to create like trainings. I get to create how I deliver trainings. I get to
yeah,
deliver, you know what I mean? Like, so I get to be creative within a role, but I understand like the parameters of like where I can operate.
yeah,
And it's cool because it gives me that kind of that creativity piece like you're talking about. But at the same time, I have a goal in mind, like with this company, of like where I want to be and like what that looks like. But on the flip side, like what you said about time is, I think, more important than anything, right? For everyone in the chat, when you're working for a corporate company, especially when you start getting this word that everyone is looking for out of college, salary, right? When you're on salary and
fuck yeah,
you're not an hourly associate, man, those 8 hour days, they can become 9, 10, 11 hour days, and you're getting the same paycheck, right? And there's pros to that. There'll be days where I'm lazy as fuck, and I'm just gonna tell my boss like, yo, I'm not feeling it today. Like I need a day, and I'll clock out 6 hours into my shift, and I still get paid the same. So
yeah,
there's
yeah,
pros and cons,
totally,
right? But if you get passionate about what you do, like Red, like what he does, and you know what I'm doing now, sometimes you get stuck and you're there for 12 hours a day, and you're just like, oh, fuck, man, I'm gonna get the same paycheck on Friday. It's just like, goddamn. And so when you're being your own boss, I think now that I've operated this photo booth for about a year, it's it is like really hard to stay consistent. And that was the thing that you
I
told me
agree,
about creating this podcast, right? This
yeah,
this show of ours, is that like we can start it, but am I willing to do it every Saturday? Am I willing to do it
yeah,
every time that they want us to be on? Like let's be on. And I think that's the hardest part, is like being consistent. Because I'm not gonna lie, when my daughter, when she gets sick, I cancel the gigs that we have, and it's hard to like get back that motivation to be like, oh, let me go see if I can
yeah,
fix that relationship and get another gig,
yeah,
or whatever. So it's like there was a point in time where we had like a gig every week, and then we all caught COVID. I think it was last August or something like
yeah,
that, and I canceled like 3 events, and it was we just didn't start. We just didn't market again, and I was like so fucking like lazy to do it. And then again, working your own job and then having your own business, like where does the time come in? Like the weekend is like I want to spend time with my kids. I want to go do stuff that's
yeah,
fun, go to Universal. But it's like, oh shit, they want to book me for a gig, and now I'm tied to a gig for 4 hours.
yeah,
And so it's like one of those things where it's hard to fully commit. Like I would love to do photo booth. I think it's fun. I would like to do more events, but it cuts into like your personal time. It becomes your business time,
yeah, yeah, exactly. And
and that's
that's
kind of
us,
hard.
and that's for us in our current situation. But like,
Yeah,
if you had to, let's put you in a situation then. Let's say, for example, you only had enough time to do one, right? What would you do?
If I only had to do one, I mean, if I only had to do one, I would be in corporate America. And I know it's going to go against
Yeah.
a lot of what people think
Yeah.
in the chat. And the reason is because, like, so I have, obviously everyone knows I was a recruiter for a while, but I also like dabbled in HR. Like the risk that companies take on, and this is what like a lot of people don't think about, like when they join like a big company, is that they take on all the risk,
Yeah.
right? And so, and what I mean by that is because now that I'm in safety, and I deal with like incidents and injuries and stuff like that, like say somebody pulls their back, right? And it seems like so quick and easy. Just send them to whatever medical partner we send them to, and they'll get
Yeah.
workers
Workers
comp. They'll
comp,
miss some
whatever.
time, stuff like that.
Disability, all that stuff.
But like that's only part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like because I deal with like the incident investigations. If we didn't train that person to lift correctly,
You're at fault.
it's our fault that they got hurt, right? If there's no documentation, no proof that it shows that we train them how to do the job correctly, man, the company I'm working with, they settle everything. They don't take anything to litigation. They have like their own like
Good to know.
sector, their own like part of their company that just literally signs off checks. And like
Yeah.
every week I'm on this call and it's just like, oh, this person's getting paid out. This person got a lawyer. I'm like, oh shit. And I think about like if I decided to take a photo booth company and
Get
be this
employees.
my exactly, if I have multiple photo, like if I want to match the income that I'm making at my corporate job, I'm going to need multiple locations, and then that's employees and if the job
Insurance,
site goes,
liability.
bro, my company be cutting fucking. So there was an incident where, obviously I work in a warehouse, right? So I'm a safety manager in a warehouse, and they have forklifts and they have like a battery changing area, and the battery technician didn't seal the top of the battery correctly, and it burst, and the fumes like got into somebody's lungs as they were walking by. Bro, they gave them unlimited medical for life. Not just like their lungs were affected, like anything. So next time they go to another company, they don't have to select medical benefits. Like they have medical benefits for life, and they got paid out. I think it was like $130,000.
Holy crap.
Dude, this dude fucking moved to the Philippines and is now just living back in the Philippines, like off of that money and the medical, and
Damn.
it's crazy, bro. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I could like so like my company like so for the chat who doesn't know, so I work in corporate America too, but I work for like in the retail industry. And this company I work for has like 3,000 locations. They're pretty massive. Like I think they're top 2 in the country.
Yeah.
But basically, what's similar to what Boog says, working in the retail industry, customers, we deal with a lot of customers, so they slip and fall, or they step on something that makes them bleed on their foot or whatever it is, and we pay out millions of dollars every year in terms
Oh,
of
you guys are liable for the customers too?
yeah, bro. Like
Oh shit.
they'll sue you. I mean, oh, I slipped. Oh, and then they get a lawyer automatically, and they try to settle. Like it's a game. It's always a game, bro. Like
Yeah,
like
for sure.
if someone gets like there's so much. There's one time this person was wrongfully terminated. I mean, they did something wrong, but how the procedure was, it didn't, I guess, wasn't correct in terms of the law. And this person who got terminated a year ago got back pay for that entire year, and they had to give her job back, which is
Crazy, right?
So like, wait, hey, at the end of the day, we didn't do our job correctly. Whoever did it, and then they messed up. But we have people slipping and falling all the time, and then they say that they can't work anymore, all these things, and we got to pay them all that stuff. So like, I feel like if it was me in that position as the president or the person who owns everything in the business, I would hate it, bro. I'd be like,
That's
fuck.
because like what you're saying, like you're being your own boss. Like yeah, you can get insurance, but like if you're trying to maximize your profits, like can you take on $100,000 settlement?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
that's
mean, yeah, and there's so many of those things, and there's so many laws and regulations and taxes, bro, it's just insane.
uh,
But
oh I know.
I
Remember what you're saying last week of how like we're soft, like like America, like we're all soft. Like we get triggered by everything, like everyone's offended by everything.
yeah,
bro, like being an owner of a company, you have to be ready to deal with that shit.
With
You know what I'm
everything.
saying? And it's like it's crazy because you say one wrong thing and that's it. You lose your company. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't just like what movie I was watching. Do you watch the Recruit? Is it the Recruit? Or was it no?
On
Was it
Netflix?
Night
Oh
Agent?
yeah,
You
that
remember Night
agent. That
Agent?
agent was cool.
So that chick, right? She started her own like
Yeah, yeah,
cybersecurity
yeah, yeah,
company
yeah.
and fucking that's crazy, right? Your idea,
She's hot, by the way.
like she is hot.
Yeah.
Your idea grew to the point where you can employ hundreds of people
Yep.
and you make one wrong decision and those people that you hired to work for you can take away your shit from you.
Yeah.
Isn't that
That's
crazy? That
crazy.
like think about that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like what the
Yeah.
fuck?
That's crazy. And it's again, okay, we're talking about like the certain percentage that make it to that point, chat. So like,
Right.
but yeah, like as because that's why I feel like there's a benefit of like one, you get experience working for another company, which I think is great, and then two, like all the other unnecessary all the shit that they have to take care of, you don't have to deal with. Like it's so much back end things that happen on the back end, like HR, like having an HR. Oh, dude, I would not want to be a fucking HR. Like
Being HR
all
is
that.
so hard, especially well, you know
Oh,
me, right? I'm so fucking blunt. Like I can't. I don't know how to sugarcoat things. It's hard for me to lie now. Not back then, but now. And bro, like people coming to HR, like, oh, someone so and so is talking shit. Like, who gives a fuck? Like you're
man, the fuck
like
up.
we're fucking adults. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
But then technically in the HR world, you have to find
You
compromise and
can't.
have discussions and do
Yeah.
interviews and
Oh
all
my
this shit.
god.
And
The
then if you don't do it
investigation
right,
and
you're
the
gonna get in the
statement.
media saying you did this or whatever.
Oh my god.
So
It's
like,
so much, bro.
and then Bobo made a good point. Being your own boss of your own company, whatever it is, the hours are like 2, 3 times more, right?
Yes.
Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy because if you think about it, like your gig, like that your photo booth company, right? You had to pay for all the equipment, you had to do all these things, and then you have to market yourself, and you have to do. And you're probably right now like you're scheduling like you have to provide rates, and you have to do all these things. And yeah, when the check comes in, it's great. But sometimes I feel to myself like when I do like consulting, is the juice worth the squeeze? You know what I'm
Is the
saying?
juice worth the squeeze? Wow. Put that on a shirt, bro. Like that's some marketing
Was
material.
that good?
That was good.
Yeah, I heard it before, but yeah,
Uh, you better copyright it. Submit the copyright.
I'm sure it's out there already, bro. But
Come on.
I don't know, chat. Like I know there's a lot of adults in here. What do you
Bo,
guys think?
Boba brought something up. The transformation of clothing racks.
Yeah,
Is that a thing?
that's
I
true.
mean, you're in retail. That's a
Yeah,
thing.
it's true. Yeah, like how they are now, like how the foot, like the foundations are they're different now, so people don't trip and fall on them,
Are you serious?
how the edges are on some of the racks are tilted up now because before people can like I guess poke their eye out. There's just so many different factors that happen with clothing racks.
What the hell?
Yeah, bro. Trust me. There's a ton of shit that companies have to deal with in terms of lawsuits because people, bro. There's people out there who look for things to get hurt by, and then they
For
sue.
no, I agree 100,000%. Let's talk about that real quick. The lawsuits, bro. Do you know that there's fucking lawyers that just literally scour like medical reports and like anything that the medical like public records will put out,
Yeah.
so they can find people to like join like a class action or some shit.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
and
Like you go to law
they
school
won't
to be
make them
at
pay
this
for
shit.
anything. They won't make them pay for anything because if they win, they get paid out whatever, and they'll take percentage of that.
Crazy, man. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy too is like, again, I'm not a lawyer, bro. I don't have that many friends who are lawyers, but you think about it, right? You go through all the schooling, you pass the bar to understand law, and then your job is to find clients to make money. Like it's just
I
like
know.
it's like
Like what the
fucking
fuck?
sales. You know what I'm saying? But
Seriously.
like
You're
it's
like, please hurt yourself so that I can fucking make money off of you. Like,
yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
But please, yeah. Auto injury, call me, dude.
Yeah.
There's a billboard in all around like the Bay Area. I don't know. I think in Central Valley too. You probably seen it. The guy,
Which one?
his name is Drake. He's like, thank me later.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like it's all pretty crazy advertisement, bro. What's up, Nugget? But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I
What would you do? What would you do? Yeah, same question. Would you be your
Well,
own boss, or would you work for?
so
Like, if you had to pick just one.
yeah, so chat like give you some context. Chat knows like about this. So I did YouTube and my corporate job both full time, bro, for like 2 years, and like Monday through Friday, sometimes like 9 to 7, I'd be working at my company, and then on after work, I would stream for like 2 hours, like 3 times a week, and then pop out maybe one video every couple weeks. Like that shit was tough, man, because learning how to do all the editing, doing the YouTube stuff, like just marketing myself at that was a lot, and at the same time, the pressure of my job. My company pays very well, um,
Yeah.
and I love the security about it. But sometimes, like what I hated about working for another company was that every decision I made was for somebody, and like I had to do it because they asked me to do it, or the company wanted to go this direction. I had to do it, make presentations I didn't give a shit about. It just got to a point where I was like, whatever. So I took the leap of faith and I left the company in September. But the money was so good, they asked me to be a consultant, and so I created my own consulting firm. But it was just kind of
Oh,
crazy. So literally, if you look up my name, there's literally my name in consulting LLC. So like I created LLC to be able to do that. So now I've dabbled in both worlds of my own schedule, my own hours, my own rates, and I'm gonna be honest with you, being on the own business side is fucking work, dude. Like
yeah.
the pros I liked about having work for a company job is that, like I mentioned, like set schedule, the pay's there, they handle all the back end shit. I don't need to worry about. Just focus on my job. Me at my own business, got to deal with their fucking everything. Like literally, all the cash that I'm making, I'm putting X% away because I know I'm gonna get taxed like a motherfucker. And I'm in California too. We're in
Oh,
California,
that's fine.
so
Yeah.
like I don't know, Chad. If I had to seriously choose, like one, I'd probably stick with a corporate America job, in my honest opinion, because
Really?
yeah,
See?
I'm just at the point where I'm so tired. You know, you're just so tired, and especially if you have a family too. It's a little tougher. I think if you're like I was much younger, like I don't know, 21, I feel like it's a different story.
Yeah,
Um, but when you have like a family to provide for and all these things that you need to pay for and expenses, starting your own job is really starting your business is really tough in terms of
oh
like
yeah,
all that capital and all things you need to invest in it.
for sure,
A
for sure.
hundred
I
percent nugget.
I I, I think a cool thing too about like working for a corporate company, like, so my boss just asked me like yesterday, like, am I ready to travel? Um, and I was like, what does that mean? I'm safety manager for one site in Livermore, and so she wants me to expand, and so I'm going to, like, next week I'm going to Phoenix.
Oh shit, that's
Um,
right. You were in Arizona.
yeah, and then in 2 weeks they're flying me to San Diego, and then sometime in August I'm going to Seattle, and so like it's cool because like you feel like I feel like special. You know what I'm saying? Like they're paying for my flights, hotel, rental, all that stuff. Like if I had my own like consulting firm, I would have to pay for that. And I would feel like I know that's gonna be tied into like my cost, or like what you're gonna pay me, like give
Totally,
me
yeah.
X amount of money. But like just seeing that my name on the card and I have to swipe that, like I don't know why. I just feel like it's so much better knowing that I can just show up to the airport, like here's my ticket. I could show up to the car rental company, like it's already paid for. Like
No, I
it makes me
totally
feel
agree.
like
There's so many things that they take care of. And it also comes into to like it also comes down to like if you're at like us, you work for a company. It's all about also who leads you too.
yeah.
Like because I feel like if you have a really bad boss or something like that can also drive you away. Like I've
Here's
had bad
another
bosses,
quote for a T-shirt, man. People don't leave companies; they leave
people.
bad leaders.
That
Yeah,
is fucking true. That is true.
yeah. So,
Is there any
but
is there any like business owners here, like solely just business owners, not like how me and Boogs are? We're like we have two. We're split in terms of like one foot in both worlds. Like I want to know, like, do you guys
yeah,
love it? Do you guys? I love my business stuff, but Boba, you're also working um in for a company as well too, right? 'Cause I know you are. I think you are still because
you know
I couldn't live off just the consulting stuff right now.
that's funny that you say it. So I actually wanted to lead this conversation into that conversation. So when we went to Hawaii, right? I just fucking talk to everybody. I
Yeah,
instantly just ask about people's lives and shit. Did you know
especially
that
when you're drunk.
fucking that exactly like 80% of people who live in Hawaii have 2 or more jobs to afford like living in Hawaii? Like that's crazy, right? Like, and so now fast forward to like present day, right? Like one income isn't enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Like, if you get a good job, like say 10 years ago, right? You get a job offer for $80,000. That's a lot of money. Like, oh shit, I'm
Totally.
set, right? 2023, hey, I'm making 80,000. Like, what else do you do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's not the same money anymore. And it's just like, for example, the housing market where I'm at in Central Valley. 5 years ago, you get a house for $400,000,
Yep.
easy, right?
Now
Why the fuck? Why the fuck is my neighbor's house listed at 1.3? What the fuck? Like, how does that?
that's California for you though, for sure. Like
That's
that's California
insane.
for you. And you're right. Like, what is enough money? Like, I feel like me and my wife make. And when I was 20 years old, I felt like if I had a joint household income like this, that's insane to me. But
Yeah.
it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? It's truly not enough.
Do you remember our first job? Our first job out of college when we both worked at the other college at Heald. Dude, I was juiced. I was
Like, we're
so
making what,
juiced.
$20 an hour? 22?
$20 an hour. It was like 40. It was like 39,980 was the
Yeah, and
salary.
we were just hyped.
Oh my god, that was like, oh shit! Like I had my kid on the way. I was like, yes, I can finally provide.
I made it.
Well, what the fuck? If I got a job offer 40,000 right now, bro, I
I
would.
was
That's.
I would call discrimination right now.
I'm pretty sure that's what like McDonald's workers. No, I'm not talking shit about any McDonald's workers. I'm pretty sure that's like what the fast food industry is looking for.
I think
Like now,
wait, is that minimum wage? What's minimum wage in California now? Like what, $13 an hour, or something like that?
dude, it's supposed to go up. It's crazy.
So minimum wage, I think, is 30 grand a year.
That's insane.
So you're a little bit
Fast food is
above.
probably fast food is probably over 40K. Nigga, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure I think you're right. Isn't that insane? Like that's
Dude, that's
so
crazy.
we have to. You have to nowadays have multiple streams of income, and I see a lot of people getting into real estate, getting their license, not doing anything with it because they don't know how to sell houses. But
100%. Oh,
you know what I mean?
1550 is minimum wage.
That's nuts.
So $32,000 a year.
That's minimum wage.
That's minimum wage.
Goodness.
It's yeah. So like
Nugget. Where's Northeast California? Is that like Tahoe?
yeah, Nuggets in Cali.
Chow
Bulba's in
Chowchilla?
Texas. No, like Redding
Truckee?
area. Am I saying it right, Nugget?
Truckee?
I think you said Redding area.
Already. Reading and then go east. So like Truckee, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That
So like, I think where we live, like, I think there's a reason why one of the places that we live, obviously one because our families are close, right?
yeah.
But two, there's so much to do in this area that we live in. This is why we choose to live here in these areas. Because you're central of everything. And technically, if you really wanted to go somewhere, you could just drive. But you've lived in
Yeah.
San Diego and shit like that, so you've been everywhere. So it's like, I honestly, if we really wanted to like to have the house of our dreams, we need to move to fucking Utah, bro. We need to move to fucking Denver.
Bro, I always see those things on like on Instagram where they have who's in Texas?
Yeah,
Boba's in Texas?
yeah.
Dude, Boba, they always have those things on Instagram where they show like these massive ass houses and then at the end it'll be like 144,000. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
Fucking
but it's
soccer
completely,
field in the back.
but it's literally like in a different state that I guess is not in high demand at the time right now, right? You know, so like
How is Texas not in high demand? Texas
no
is
certain areas. So, no, Austin, I know for sure. Like San Antonio, Dallas, like those, the housing market's going up for sure in those areas
yeah.
because people are going to Texas, like 100%. But like if you go to like, I don't know, Plano, Texas,
2,500 square feet for 300,000. That's what's up.
yeah, see,
That's a lot of
exactly.
square feet.
So
I think my house is like 1,500 only.
but that was like what, triple the amount that Bulba spent. If you think about it, at least double. At least double.
I actually got really lucky with our house. I don't know if you guys want to hear that story, but we were looking for, so when we moved back to Central Valley from San Diego. Did I ever tell you this story? Like how we got this house? So when we moved back in 20, what was that, 17? the goal was to buy a house, right? Like the Central Valley is supposed to be cheaper, all this shit, yada yada. So the first 6 months that we moved back, we were like, let's pay off all of our debt, and that was the focus. So once we did that, we started looking at houses, and the prices were already climbing up. Like we thought we'd get a house zero down, yeah, like no closing costs. Like we were ready to pay like $2,000 mortgage. Like we thought that was the goal.
No down
Fuck,
payment, he
fuck
said.
no. That shit was so stupid. We fucking anyway. We started looking at model houses for fun. Like we would take the kids to the park, and then we would go see some model houses, and it was fun. And we randomly met. There was a lady sitting at one of the tables, and she was like, "Oh, is this your family?" Like, yeah. And she ended up being a loan officer, and she was telling us like, "Oh, check out this area. It's new." And anyway, 2019, we were ready to get the house. It was a brand new house. So it was like flat land, and we put a deposit down on the house or on the lot,
Yeah,
right?
because they're gonna build the house on it.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and so you don't close any of your financials until the house is built. Like I think it's like 30 days before the house is done and you're ready to move in. So when we did our what's it called the when we pre-qualified, I think it was like 5.5, 5.6%.
Better than the 7 point whatever it is now.
Yeah, so it wasn't too bad, right? But what happened in 2020? COVID happened, bro. COVID sucks, right? Like the whole thing sucks. But thank you for getting my AP. So when it crashed the market, So in March, March of 2020, when everything started just happening, right? Like rice was running out, fucking all that shit. Interest rates plummeted, right? Interest rates plummeted. And so when she finally called us, like, hey, your house is built, like it's gonna be ready for you in 30 days. Let's lock in your rate. Well, we got in at like 3%.
Oh shit.
She was like, "Oh, the best I can get you guys is 3%." We're like, "What the fuck?" Like, yes, sign us up. Like,
Shit.
dude.
Now it's
She was like,
double.
"Do you want to wait like another month or so? Like, maybe it'll drop." Like, we're like, "No, no, it's cool. Like, we're good with
That's
that."
fucking good. I mean, yeah, 2.5 would have been better, but still 3% of compared to what it is now is amazing.
No, yeah, bro, it's crazy. Like, we wanted to refinance. Like, we're looking at it last year, but
Like,
it
nah,
just didn't make sense. It didn't
no,
make sense.
no, God,
You know
no.
what I mean? Like,
Shit. So you lucked
so
out. But like the houses that me and the wife are looking at, like she wants like certain areas, And I'm looking around, bro. I'm like, fucking house is like 1.6. Are you kidding me? Do you think I shit money? Like it's just crazy. Like we literally did an open house like 3 weeks ago, and we walked in. It was like a six bed no, sorry, 5 bedroom, like a full backyard, whatever, 2,700 square feet, and it was built like in the 90s, bro. Like the outside looked great. We looked in, carpets all fucking stained. The kitchen's
uh,
outdated. You know what I mean? Like the and then the lady
was
goes,
recently?
there's yeah,
Recently?
it was like 2 weeks ago. And the lady goes, oh, and there's also like a termite thing they have in the attic that you might have to look into. I'm like, bitch, what? 1.6? I have to fucking pay for that? She goes, the the
Yeah.
the owner said they can take care of it, but they'll add it to the costs. I'm like, fuck no.
What?
That's what I said. I was like, hell no. I,
That's crazy. But look where you're at though. Like you're in the Central Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
that,
what you're paying for. Is like
true.
location.
The thing is, another thing, chat. Like I want to really be careful. Tell you guys about is that my wife has a 5 minute commute right now. You know,
That's dope.
that's
That's
dope.
dope.
She wakes up and fucking goes. I don't understand. She understands that if we go outside the Bay Area, and I'm willing to do whatever she wants to do. She's the fucking
Yeah.
boss. But I think once you start commuting, like that, when you start that first commute, it's gonna be fucking brutal.
It's
Like,
Hey, that's so funny you say that, bro. Like I was just talking to my wife about it, and like so we were driving back from something, and we hit traffic, and I was welcome to my life. Like this is my life every day, fucking traffic. And then she was just telling me to be positive, like take it as like me time. And I was like it was cool. Like I was trying to tell her like it sounds good, like me time, listen to music, just think. It sounds good, but after the first year, like I'm done with fucking me time. You know, like I don't want me time anymore. Like I don't want. And you know how I'm so bad at like fucking finding music. I have the same song playing for like the last 6 months. It's just
fuck.
like, all right, I'm fucking tired of
I'm
this
tired of
music.
it. Like Nugget goes, there's commuting and there's Bay Area commuting for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's like I don't know what's worse, LA traffic or Bay Area traffic.
Oh, LA traffic for sure, bro, for sure.
Really? I mean,
Oh, dude,
they're both bad.
I'm catching up on the chat. I have a business plan. Nugget and Bobo put a business plan together
What
for
is
me. You
it?
see that? To get a Hellcat, 45% interest. Okay, I can do that.
Books is if I got to buy a Hellcat for 45% interest.
But Bobo says I'll lease it out during hunting season to pay off land. Is that the thing? You're talking about the 100 acres in Texas.
Oh my god, he bought 100 acres for 30K, and
That's crazy.
military too. They get VA loans, bro. So they fucking
Oh yeah,
they get the best
easy.
rates ever.
Oh, that's nuts. Never mind. That's not a business plan for me. So his friend bought 100 acres. You lease out 100. How do you lease out 100 acres? Like, do you just buy wildlife and throw it out there and be like,
No,
all right, go hunt
like
it,
people
go hunt that shit?
people like I have a friend in like in Modesto who owns this like ranch, and he has like there's a house on there. He built a couple houses on there, and he rents one house to a family, and then he rents like stables out to like other people for their horses. Like he just makes money, just comes in. Like he just literally
Oh,
he has like a little area for chickens, but they're not his chickens, someone else's chickens. They pay him every month to keep their chickens there. Like all this shit. It's crazy.
that's it, bro. That's what we got to do. Like, that has to be a side hustle to own shit that people can use, and we don't have to do anything. That's what Instagram is, right? That's what social media is.
Yeah.
Like, none of that stuff like belong. That's why Airbnb and what's that? That new one, Turo. Fuck it. All these
Turo sucks
companies
ass,
are
by the way.
they do, but like that business model is fucking genius, bro.
Oh, people
Like,
just pay you for your shit just to use for X amount of time.
yeah, bro. Like Lyft, they don't own any cars, but they're a car transportation company.
They just take a fee.
Like what the
The
like
fee
what
for
the fuck?
infrastructure. Yeah, in Uber. Like that
That's
was genius actually in a way.
genius. Airbnb, they don't own any houses, but they're making money off other people's houses.
Yeah, just for the platform.
Like, that's nuts, bro. Like, god damn it. Like, why didn't we think of that shit?
Why don't we do? We should do that for hats. Like you rent hats for X. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Nugget said it used to take me 2 hours to get from one point A to point B. Bro, I could never commute 2 hours, bro. I can't commute 30. I think 35 minutes is my max.
Nigga, you commute to Roland Park? My wife's family lives in Santa Rosa. Where's Mill Valley at?
What's up, TS? Hope you're doing good, brother. I have no idea where Mill Valley is.
I don't know.
But 2 hours is fucking too long. You do how? What's your commute? Boogs?
So when I first started, we had graveyard shift, and so I was going in early. I was going in like at 4 in the morning, and so that wouldn't hit any traffic. It'd be like 30-minute drive, if that.
Yeah.
And then now that since the layoffs hit in like March, they moved me to more of a day shift because there's no graveyard. So I come in at 5. It's like an hour, bro. It takes an hour.
And that's still brutal to you.
It's just because it's hella slow. Like, it's just not like if it was moving, cool, but it's just like the stop and go on the freeway pisses me off. Oh my god! So it's not the stop and go that pisses me off. It's like when you get to like the bottom of the hill and like you just see everyone start speeding up. Like, why the fuck did we slow down in the first place? That shit gets me
Oh, I
all the
hate
time.
that. Like people go slow when they're going
said-
up, and then they just go faster. Like there's no way in front of them. They just keep going.
I was telling my wife, like, it's not the traffic that pisses me. Like, I think that what traffic does, it makes me an evil person. And because like in my head, I'm like, man, there better be a fucking accident or somebody, like a car better be turned over. Like, why the fuck are we driving 5 miles an hour on the freeway? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. People
but
suck.
you don't. There's not. There's literally just like you're driving 5 miles an hour and then you're driving 82 miles an hour. Like, what the fuck? Like, why was everyone driving so slow? It just
I get so mad, and I get mad at sometimes like, how the fuck did they build a freeway where everything is a merge? Like every like 10 minutes is a fucking merge on the right side. Like stop making fucking merges. Just make the fucking extra lane. You know what I'm saying? Like you tax the fuck out of me. Use it. You know? So like
anger. So my
Yeah.
wife said I had anger management when I was talking about
I mean,
it.
we did talk about road rage last episode, and we were fucking crazy motherfuckers.
Oh, that should piss me off so much.
It pisses me off. TS, what's up, buddy? He's preparing for his real life retirement. Facts. Lambo says working from home is priceless. Dude, honestly, when COVID hit, when things changed and everyone started working from home, it was nice, man, because I
It
don't
was nice.
but you still go in every day now still, right?
I do. I go in every day now.
But for a while, you were remote for a while too.
Yeah, I was remote. So I'm actually like creating. So that's the thing about you said like being at a corporate company can't really create. I'm actually given this opportunity to create my own role profile, and so that's why I'm traveling. I'm trying to leave like the day to day like regular stuff
Yeah.
and be more of like a safety compliance. So once I establish like these audits that I'm gonna it's like a scorecard for each of the
Yeah.
sites in the tech sector. I'm going to start managing the sites remotely. So I mean, that's the idea. That's the plan.
That's the
Is to
goal.
like
Yeah.
that's the goal. So that I don't have to go in the office every day. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
remote is nice.
remote
Remote.
is nice. I'm fully remote except for like maybe like once a week or something. I'll go in sometimes, like if I for
Yeah.
something, but it's completely different. And I don't thing is me dipping my toes into like chat. Literally, I make good my a lot of information, but like consulting, they pay consultants a shitload of money. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
So like I
Yeah.
literally work 20% of what I used to at my corporate job, and I make more than I did
Yeah.
full time. And then YouTube, obviously, of course.
But you also got to pay for your own insurance. Like if you think
Yeah,
about actual insurance costs, like out of pocket.
yeah, no, 100%, literally. But the cool thing
Yeah.
is that you get to expense it all out. Then you obviously
True.
write that all off. But I don't know, like it the reward there's a lot of reward in your own business, but there's also a lot of fucking risks, like a
Yeah.
shitload of risks. Like chat,
For sure.
you can't take PTO when you're your own business. You know what I'm saying? If you take PTO, you're not making any money. So there's a difference there. So there's just so many different factors, man. But I don't know. A lot of
Yeah.
people like saying they're being their own boss, but I think for people who like me and Boogs, like we chose the corporate world because doing both things now kind of makes us understand with our current lives now that the juice is worth the squeeze with the corporate life. I think I can say that.
Traffic control company. What is that, Nugget? What do you mean? What's traffic control?
What is traffic control?
Like CHP?
No, bro. He would have said cops.
Oh.
No.
What's
Traffic con- traffic control, like the
traffic
people.
control?
What the fuck is that? What is that?
I don't know.
Traffic control company?
Are those the people who control like the lights? Like this light turns green, that light turns red, like that.
The fuck does this mean?
On this construction, you go to the sites and set up cones and block lanes and stuff. I thought that was always part of like the contracting company. No,
What?
really? Oh, that's interesting.
Literally, there's fucking tons of businesses. Traffic management offers quality traffic control services for any kind of project. We provide the tools, the knowledge, and experience to finish every project. What the fuck?
So, so a company has to hire a third party to do the construction, and then the construction company has to hire a third party to handle their cones.
So time
That's
out. So time
crazy.
out. So let's say there's a highway revamp, which I feel like every fucking week. Like they're doing something on the
Every
fucking
week.
highway. So they had to hire a third party company to come out there and put fucking cones and like have a little signs to slow down. And then honestly, bro, those state contracts are probably a lot.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like consulting, right? It's like you think
Yeah,
about it, you pay them a fee and they do it.
that's crazy.
Intersafe? What the fuck? Intersafe traffic. Yeah, it's on there. Oh, and it's in Santa Rosa.
What the
They
hell?
deliver high quality traffic control.
I'm gonna turn this sign that says "Stop" really good.
Oh, and they handle permitting. Dude, everything has to have a fucking permit, which is so crazy now. Yeah, literally, bro. There's here. I'll show you books.
$50 an hour? What the fuck? Hey, so
That's
I
crazy.
finally learned like what the chat bot is.
Are you serious?
I'm so old. I'm sorry, but I learned it because John Morant's apology for holding the gun.
Oh, Chat GP.
This is a chat bot. Like he
Oh
didn't
yeah,
write this
yeah, yeah.
shit.
Yeah, there's something called like Chat GPT, but like AI like does your like it talks for you basically. It's crazy, man. Bro, it's prevailing
That's
wage.
crazy.
My brother was like, "Yeah, it sucks. I have to pay my guys $50, but we charge the company 250." Yeah, 100%. That's what the consulting world. So let's say, for example, if I really wanted to blow up my consulting firm, I could literally hire people, and pay them a set wage, and then I can charge the company X amount per hour.
Yeah, because then you're gonna take on like their insurance, their all that stuff.
Yeah. You pay for the benefits, they provide benefits, all these things. So, like, there's so many different factors, man. It's so many different factors. And dude, imagine though, like I'm thinking like with your brother's business, like if a guy got hit by a fucking car, I don't fucking know. Like, what does your brother have to fucking deal with in terms of like insurance and coverage and all that shit? Dude.
Yeah,
And honestly, bro, I feel like the most. I feel like leading people sucks because
leading people sucks. What the
because
fuck?
think about it. What if you have difficult ass people sometimes that you work that work for you, like people who are
Yes.
lazy, people who don't give a fuck, young kids who are coming in thinking they deserve more money, all that shit.
Yeah.
That's a fucking headache, dude. Oh
I
my
actually, I actually,
fucking.
I actually like leading people. That's actually one
No,
of my
I
things
I
that
I
I'm good
like
at.
it too, but there's people I've had lots of different people. Like, and there's some fucking people that goes, I just wish I could fire you, but I can't fire you. I have to performance you out. Like, Jesus Christ, kid. This this,
Performance you are.
this one
That's
kid
crazy.
goes, yeah, I want to make $100,000. My bitch, you just graduated fucking school. You think you earned that 100 grand? Hell no. I don't understand why kids all of a sudden think they deserve X amount of money because they have no experience. Like, God no.
That's my middle son. His goal. Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah.
His goal is to have a company that forgot what he was saying. But anyway, he wants to make $100,000 a year. And I was trying to tell him like, don't shoot for that. Like, don't put a cap to your success.
Hell no.
And he was like, but that's a lot of money, Dad. I was like, go ask your uncle Redline. Like what he's doing.
Yeah.
He still he still wants you to teach him to set up his own show.
Oh God. How about his dad get him a better laptop and then we'll talk.
Yeah. He has a MacBook now. Is that
Oh
okay? Is a
shit. He has a
MacBook
MacBook
okay?
now?
Well, not a Mac, like an Air Pro. What do they call? I don't know. The cheaper one.
Well, not a MacBook, but an Air Pro. I think that could work. It
Whatever
was
it's
better
called.
than his last computer.
Yeah. It is better than his last computer.
Oh yeah, no. Cali the 6080K to buy at home is not. But I feel like honestly, in the Bay Area, you need a joint household. Honestly, to buy a home, maybe 500K a year. I think.
Damn.
Yeah, to buy like a home without it, like then live comfortably. I think.
That's crazy. You
And
know what you gotta do is just live with
yeah.
your mom for like 5 years,
Wow, I
and then you'll
couldn't
be
do that.
fine.
The honestly truth, if I lived back with my parents back in the home, or my wife's parents, bro, and like for a year and a half, we would stack so much bread. But the juice is not worth the fucking squeeze, bro. The juice is not worth the fucking squeeze.
Or again, I don't want to get canceled, right? So, or you can be like that one ethnic group that just has like 7 families living in the house, and then that's fine. Do you know ethnic group I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
I don't want to get canceled. I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I'm talking about. They're
Hey,
fucking smart.
okay, so like so I have a friend, um, who is from India, right? And
There you go.
yeah,
Now we're getting canceled.
no, and I asked, and he told me, he told me, he literally told me this. He goes, in our culture, well, he said, or my family, what my dad's retirement fund is? I'm like, what? He goes, me. I'm like, oh. He goes, yeah, literally, I have everybody at my house. So he has a house with his parents, his brother and sister, his 3 kids, his wife, and his parents are literally live and died there. Like they're done working, they're just chilling in the house. But it's free daycare. You think about it, right? It's like a fucking family unit. It's like it makes sense. But
The
yeah,
daycare situation is priceless, bro. If you think about it, like if you actually go look at like KinderCare or like fucking these big companies where they're like, oh, we provide excellent daycare service, bro. That shit is like a paycheck. Like every month, it's like 3 racks,
three
and it's
thousand
like
dollars for daycare a month.
that's why people with kids and they're working would rather like, hey, mom and dad, do you want to come live with me, or like vice versa, because grandparents have to do it.
Oh my
They're
god,
obligated to watch them.
I just can't
But
imagine.
daycare is stupid,
I heard I heard
stupid.
it's insane. I heard the amount is insane.
Yeah,
Uh,
imagine the person cleaning the bathroom. Boba, the bathroom cleaner would be redline.
yeah, God, can you imagine like the whole? I had like a house of like 10 people, and I'm cleaning the fucking bathroom. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. Oh my god. I will just say honestly, I would probably hire a cleaning lady because it's like $200, right? So like you can hire them and just come and clean the whole house.
Oh yeah.
I'd
Did you
rather do
know?
that.
Did you know that there's a topless cleaning service?
Wait, seriously?
I don't know why. I don't know why I know that.
Wait, hold on. What?
Well, yeah, and I think
In the
the
U.S.?
yeah, but so like I don't have TikTok. I don't know why. I'm not gonna download it. So I'm a real adult, right? I'll
Oh
wait for
my
the
God, there are.
I'll I'll wait for the TikToks to become Instagram reels, and I'll watch it on Instagram. So there's a reel that I watched, and there was a girl. She wasn't even cute, bro. Like she's not attractive. Her face is not attractive at all. But she just goes to your house and just does the cleaning service topless. It's just boobs out.
Folks, there is actually a cleaning service.
What's the rate? What's the rate? Share the rate. What's it an hour?
I'm trying to show it. Chat, there's literally a cleaning service.
I told you.
What?
Ray got hella. He got hella excited. He was like, "Babe, I'm not cleaning the bathroom this week."
Look at this. Look at this. They're called dream maids. What are your dream your way? Are you looking for adult cleaning service in your area? Want to surprise you with the sexy outfits for dates and jacuzzi nights?
Not in California. You gotta look for one. Right there, California. Yeah, that's the one.
What? Well, I don't know. Is this actually cleaning though?
They better clean.
Oh wait, repeat clients will receive 20% off any services over $220. I don't know. This looks sketchy to me, bro. This looks so sketchy to me.
Just tell the wife that they're here to clean the bathroom.
Oh my God.
She likes to use her bra to clean by the toilet.
Yeah,
I don't know what to I don't know what to tell you, babe. Like that's just how she likes to do it.
I don't know if this is true, but like that's just I don't know, chat. That I don't know.
Money side hustle.
It could be genius.
That's why he retired. Is
But
that why Bunny retired?
but imagine as a business owner, there's a lot of liability there. A lot of liability and a lot of concerns for your safety of your associates. You definitely need a safety inspector there for sure.
That's crazy. I think those are called pimps.
Yeah. All right. So I think we kind of came down to a conclusion that for us both, corporate America is probably the best route currently today for us. And then the business is good, but is the juice worth the squeeze? And you have to tell yourself that. Is it worth the squeeze? I think with that, brother, I think that was good.
Straightforward job. I think it was great. Good topic, good talk, good conversation. Obviously, chat, we appreciate you guys. We wouldn't be doing this without you guys, honestly.
Like, subscribe, baby.
You guys make this possible, and it's hella funner when you guys are interactive. So appreciate everybody in the chat.
We'll see you guys next week. Much love, chat.